Hello, so today I'm here for a serious topic. So lately I worked for the villager and I found some interesting things about him. One of the main things that this villager is known for is selling overpriced items, and there is one thing that only I know about him. He underpays employees. He also takes advantages of players in the worst way possible. When someone is hurt and is at the risk of losing his life, the villager raises the prices too high so that they are forced to buy it. It is also said that he was caught selling spoiled vegetables a couple of times. There isn't many things about him as a thief, but some people caught him stealing from other farms during night. If you have ever wondered did I make this video just to expose the villager for doing things that every fraudster do, well, you can say that, but only up to now. I warn you, the things that you are about to hear and see from now on can be really dark. After working for a couple of days with the villager, I was able to notice the cheap tricks he used to fool his customers. But that wasn't it. After some time, I was able to notice his strange behaviors, like giggling, laughing to himself, and acting in a really weird manner. He also seemed to be hiding something, and he was really suspicious to me. This is where the story turns really dark. Suddenly, within a few days, a number of villagers went missing. Some were children. This is about a week before I left the villager. Some people assumed that they were killed by a hostile mob. Out of curiosity, I asked the Iron Golem about this, since he was the village guard, and his answer was cryptic.
This isn't right. Something is wrong. It's hard to believe that they were killed by hostile mob. Every night I make sure that all the villagers go to sleep and I take care of every mob that comes here. I also remember the missing villagers going to sleep, but they never came out the day after.
A villager named Bob claimed that he saw the villager coming out of his floor. This news spread like wildfire, and 2 days later, this is when my suspicions peaked. I was almost about to quit the villager, but I needed evidence myself. I needed to know whether Bob's tales were true. So one night, I secretly snuck into the villager's house. For my luck, he was dead asleep. I was amazed to find a ladder that leads underground. It was so unconvincingly hidden, but he couldn't trick my Sherlock Holmes brain. Upon arriving at the secret base, I stumbled upon a large sum of explosives. I took one of them to check whether they are real, and yes, they are real. There was also a leaking tub of lava and some other weird stuff and stains that looked like blood, and also a lever door. Upon entering the other side of the room, I saw 5 tunnels. I decided to explore the small floor first, and to my surprise, they all lead to the house of the villagers. To the house of the missing villagers, specifically. This proved my suspicions about the villager. Next, I went into the middle hallway, since it looks kind of villagish, and you wouldn't believe what I found in there. There were cages full of different sorts of animals and stains of blood all over the place, and at the far end of the room, there were the missing villagers. But it was already late for one of them. I let them free and escorted them back through one of the village house tunnels, since it was safer than going back to the villager's house. I also remembered to keep back what I took, since it's too dangerous to keep them. The kidnapped villagers told me that the villager took them for experiments, and once nearly killed them. The next thing I did was report this incident to the police, but it seemed like they were busy at the moment. But when they arrived, the entire house of the villager was blown away. Some believe that this was an accident, and some believe that he destroyed all the evidence including his house and fled the village since his secrets were revealed. But the mystery of what happened to the villager still remains. But luckily, the jail part of the base survived, and that was enough evidence to prove the villager guilty. So I guess that's all. I have no more information to share with you guys. See ya.